Hey there, you're watching the ADK Rock and Metal channel. I am Dave Does, and today I'm going to be checking out some Kato featuring John, and the song is Turn the Lights Off. I read that like I knew what I was talking about. I know nothing about this artist, so I can't even remember why this is on the list. Now, generally, with the ADK one, we try to pick either unknown bands, generally bands that within the grassroots or unsigned scene at the moment, so I'm not sure where this one's come from. So I'll be absolutely honest with it because I have no idea what to expect, so there is no preconceptions on this one. As always, the way I'll do the video is I will be watching the video from start to finish, no pausing, no talking or interruptions during the video, and at the end of the video I'll talk about the video aspect and I'll talk about the musical aspect. So yeah, let's get into this. Looking forward to it. Let's do it.
I said, ooh, come on baby, turn the lights off. Ooh, 'cause it's getting late. I said, ooh, I know you're gonna try to hang tough. Ooh, you shouldn't hesitate. It's getting late. I said, ooh, I know you're gonna try to hang tough. Ooh, you shouldn't hesitate. I said, ooh.
Okay, Kato featuring John, Turn the Lights, was it Turn the Lights Off? Yes, Turn the Lights Off, not Turn the Lights On. I was thinking it was Turn the Lights On, I don't know why. Okay, well that's a first for the ADK Rock and Metal channel to do a non-rock or metal song even close to rock or metal. Okay, so dance music. Not something we normally cover on this channel, but look, I mean, my wife, that's the sort of music my wife listens to, so it does get played in the house, it does get played in the car. We mix it in, we've got it on shuffle, so we'll have dance hits of the 80s, 90s and 2000s generally, nothing too modern, because I don't think there's, as you can say with rock and metal as well, there hasn't been anything really dropped in the last in my opinion, dance music, whatever I've heard in the last sort of 10 years, it seems to be reusing and resampling from previous hits. I don't know why that's such a. There seems to be a big thing within the dance, but I mean, I don't know if there was any sampled bits from another song in there. There could have been, there may not have been. I don't know enough about that genre of music, but it has been something that I have noticed. So the few dance songs that I do know, they do seem to appear in other people's dance songs, which is something you try to avoid in rock and metal as much as possible, like ripping off each other's riffs. But it seems to be a big thing within dance, resampling other people's songs. So everyone knows when the drop is. We had the drop at near the end there. I think it's called the drop, isn't it? I mean, we would do a breakdown in rock and metal, so that would be the drop, where you have the little fade out and then it all comes back in again, and the kind of crowd gets dancing again. Video and music, it's all about vibe, I guess, with dance music, and that's, I mean, it got me kind of bopping along because it's simple. It's a beat, you know when to fade in, when to fade out, you know when to bring the hi-hat in. It's primarily usually sort of 4 chord progressions, it's a looping move with a very hookable chorus. That's what dance music's there for. It's not going to be telling you a narrative, it's not going to be taking you on an emotional journey, but it's there for a good time, a good party, and it seemed to work well and fine. I love the fact there was like 4 people pushing in this guy's gear and his road crew. I mean, you would never, as a DJ type thing, you would never have that much gear. Generally, I would have said the venue would probably have most of the PA speakers that you're going to be using, unless you're doing like a warehouse club sort of thing. I'm guessing that, which is what it's kind of going with, all those big old 4x12 cabs in the background. Yeah, it was fun. Never going to quite get me into dance music as a regular stuff, but as I said, the wife listens to it quite a lot, and in the background in our house, mainly in the car, usually on car journeys, so that she doesn't have to put up with rock and metal all the time. We do like to throw some dance music on, and we do sing along if it's got a big hookable chorus. So yeah, I didn't mind it. Maybe we need to vet how we get these videos. I think what's happened is the way we do the video in here, to make it easier for editing afterwards, is we will pull the video off of YouTube, for instance, into an MP4 file so that I can watch it separately, so I don't get any adverts or issues like that. That can sometimes happen, which is really frustrating when you get that. And I'm wondering, when we've pulled the download link, if we've copied and pasted the wrong download link and pulled a song that we weren't meant to, and it was something else that we were meant to have, and this got thrown in the folder. But yeah, it was interesting to do anyway. So there you go, that's a bit different. So with dance music, we need to be called rock, metal and dance, but probably not, because we know nothing about dance music, and it's probably the worst way to do a reaction if you have absolutely no clue about any of it. Although I'm sure some Love Bites fans will tell you that I know nothing about power metal and thrash metal, as they like to tell me on a regular basis. But yeah, fun. Kato, yeah, I don't know where they sit or where this artist sits within the scheme of thing in the dance world, but yeah, it was an interesting song and fun, and gave you a little bit of a vibe, especially at 5 AM in the morning when I'm filming this. Luckily it's not loud, so there you go. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you on the video sometime very soon. Take care.